So it's very nice what's happening, guys. We're so proud to have Sir Johan Westerdal on this call. With further ado, I want to give my friend and buddy, and I know this gentleman so long, and actually he called me for CROWD1. He brought me in the business, and my life changed, my family's life changed, because as Sir George van Wijk called me more than a year ago for CROWD1, and we're working together, guys, and we are working together. And by the way, for the people who don't know me, my name is Rens Deelstra. I'm from Amsterdam. And yeah, we hit yesterday a new level of business, but you'll hear that later on this call. Without further ado, guys, I want to give now the mic to Sir George van Wijk. Sir George, where are you, sir?
I'm in Spain.
You're in Spain, man. He's always smiling, man.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world. Well, first, thank you all for being here. Today is a special day. I'm really appreciated what we're going to do and with who we're going to talk now after this call. Let me introduce you for those that you don't know me. My name is George van Wijk. What a casualty. I'm from Amsterdam also, but I've lived all my life in Spain, working very close back to back with Mr. Rens. And we have built a big team, and we are still building. We are all over the world, literally all over the world at the moment. And it's now today a real honor. I have invited somebody from the board, and he accepted to come to have a call here and have a talk here in this webinar. I know how occupied these gentlemen are, and especially in this time, they are really, really busy developing and creating. And so I'm really proud that he will be here. I'm talking about Mr. Johan Westerdal, our Chief of Sales, or our CEO, COO, how it's also called by Mr. Johan. This gentleman, I'm talking about Rens and me, we have seen him the first time when we met him. It was in Stockholm in the office when we went there in January. That was the first when we contact, but then in Durban we had time to talk a little bit more, and I'm proud I can sometimes have him on the phone, I can discuss. This is a guy really charismatic, and one of the person that is the creator for the CROWD1 rewards. What I'm seriously grateful for, that he have made this step in the company, have made us so much easier to work and avoided so much misunderstanding what was doing the CROWD1 rewards. So now he's the creator for the CROWD1 rewards and much more things. Mr. Johan, are you here?
I'm here.
I'm happy that
I'm not in your place. I'm in my basement in Sweden right now.
Well, I'm here in Spain. Hello, good to see you.
Hi.
Thank you very much here. Well,
yeah,
I'm
nice
here.
To be here.
I'm locked up in this small room also. Sometimes when I get out here, my kids ask me, who are you? Are you also in this house? Because more or less 24/7 sitting behind this computer.
Yeah.
First of all, I'd like to thank you for being here, Mr. Johan. It's really an honor for us that you have accepted to be here in this call. We appreciate it really, really much. Like I told, we have met each other in January for the first time. It's really an additional value that you have come on board, because I see already a lot of improvements since you are here, and we are really grateful for it. One of the great improvements, and I thought this is from your kitchen, the CROWD1 rewards, and it's really, really intelligent step and move what you have made, and I think it's a huge improvement for the company. Thank you very much. Please introduce yourself a little bit for those people that haven't had the luck to see you in Durban on stage. They have seen you in the webinar and in the live event, but maybe you can tell a little bit about yourself, please.
Yeah, but before I do that, I would say it's an honor to be here, and it's a very special day today. Last night, we launched the new levels, the ambassador levels, and I would start with saying a fantastic big congratulations to Mr. George, Mr. Rens for being the first ambassador 1 stars in CROWD1's history. It's a great job you have done, and thank you very much for all of that. And without the team that is in the webinar, you would have not been able to do it. So I know that you are very grateful to all that is in the webinar, and all the ones who are not in the webinar because they haven't had the chance to join. It's only 1,000 that can join, and I really appreciate the way with the YouTube live stream to bring more people in.
Thank you very much. We have worked hard for it. So Rens and I, we are very close back-to-back working continuously, and we're really proud about the achievement what we have done. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you should be proud of yourself, and you should be proud of the team you have around you. And this is just the beginning. I mean, there's so much things happening in CROWD1, and remember, you joined very early. CROWD1 is just over a year. Not even 1.5 years old since it was pre-launched in the first phase. So we are on our way, but there's a number of things that will be coming and will be better on the way forward. A little bit of myself. I'm a Swede. These days, with the things going around the world, it's good to be a Swede. We are not locked down inside our houses or inside our flats. We are still allowed to walk around and meet people, but we should have social distance. And that's normal in Sweden. We are not very close to other people in the sense. We are a bit more reserved. But it's, again, I talk with colleagues around the world and how they are feeling when they are locked up. So I can understand that there's a lot of you that is feeling that part right now. And there are also why we made the online event. I know we had some problems with the broadcasting, but it's there, and look at it. And if you haven't looked at the interview in the back office with Johan von Holstein, our CEO, and the founder Jonas von Werner, do it, because it's 40 minutes, but it's worth it. It's a great interview where they tell a lot about why they work together, what they see in this, our vision. Sorry, it's me. It was my wife, so probably I should have answered, but me, Swede, been in the direct sales industry in the last 30 years, more or less, in and out different companies, worked with huge multinational companies like Oriflame, LR Health and Beauty Systems, down to small local companies in the Nordic region. And I love the industry. I love the momentum, the drive. And when I met the team around CROWD1, I realized that this is the ultimate mixture of direct sales, the MLM business, the way of building a crowd, building the people, lifting people up, giving them an opportunity to build their own business, together with the online products and services that we could provide, that we could bring in, that will create the monetary streams, that will create the long-term residual income, the money to pay out on the rewards, etc. So it's really, we are in the right timing of the world to do this. And sorry to say, but I think the pandemic we have right now is rather helping us than doing something bad for our business and for the way that we can react with online events, this type of things where we meet online and can go on. So if we prosper like nothing has happened, and I think the lockdown that we can't travel in the management is great, because that means that we are able to sit focused and work and to deliver things to you, new movies, new products, the online event we did this weekend, etc. That is something very unique that wouldn't have happened if we had gone on with a monthly huge global event somewhere in the world that only 10,000 people could see. It has been hundreds of thousands seeing the online event. And I guess you have seen that there's a special recognition day, the 6th of June, that will be broadcast, and then it's a new global mega event, the 4th of July, that will be live and broadcast to you all. But that was a bit about me.
Okay, so according to what you have just said about the live cost, I think it's really intelligent and a beautiful step, because that will be when the live event will be there. That means we have get all the people already the first 2 residual incomes, and the CROWD1 rewards already pay out, and then maybe the company have a lot of offers, new company that they can share with us. It's really, really beautiful. Looking really forward. The event was amazing, and like you said, if you haven't seen him, make time, watch it, and watch the interview with Mr. Jonas and Mr. Johan van Holstein. It's really, really interesting, really inspiring. I have some questions.
I really think we all get very proud when we hear the interview, because it's really telling the difference from just being a company and being a company that sees their position in the world to make good both the people working in the company in all different levels and ways we do, to the products and services we could provide in parts of the world that never would have been able to gain from this type of products if we haven't been there. So I think it's a very confident and great video in that way.
It is. And if you, for those people that are just came in, from day one that I'm presenting the company and we have done the webinars, one of the things what I've said always, I'm proud about this company because the company from day one have shown that this company is really generous with the people, generous with the field. And I think the huge promotion what was launched yesterday, that all members get a free code to just bring in somebody that they think that it deserves, and give an opportunity that all those people, what we know in this situation where we're living in, have lost their jobs, their income, and we are providing them again with a new possibility, a new light in the end of the tunnel, so they can come out of the situation we are. This was a beautiful, beautiful move from the company, and it demonstrates me again, once again, how generous this company is. That they're not looking just in for themselves, they're looking for the people outside. We have given the opportunity for more than 3 million people to bring a new life. Everyone, every single person what is here in this room, but every single member from CROWD1 had the challenge, the opportunity and the responsibility to choose somebody in this environment, can be family, ex-colleague of work or whatever, and give them the new opportunity to join CROWD1, and totally by free, just because CROWD1 have offered an open door for this new person. And I'm really proud to be a member of it and being part of this what they are creating. Watch the video, watch the interview, and you will be inspired like we are when you see Mr. Johan van Holstein and this conversation with Mr. Jonas. It's really, really inspiring. Thank you very much for reminding it. It's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, I have some questions, and I hope I may ask you if I'm doing questions that I don't like you say until here, but it's quite easy, and it's
fine.
Feel some concerning about the field, and maybe you can highlight them then and how we can resolve them so that people know exactly what they are. One of the first questions what I want to ask you is, there are some people that have asked me, okay, I have seen that the payments have a little bit delay, and I know that everybody was really, really busy and really working all over the place. What I've seen also is that yesterday a lot of payments coming in, but maybe you can tell a little bit about it, how it's going, where its status at the moment.
There has been a bit of longer periods for getting the payments to work. Yesterday we solved a lot of that part, so a lot of money went out yesterday, and I say it will be much better from now on, quicker payments, but it's still, there are things that we need to handle. I mean, we're growing so fast, so we get queues in all places. You saw yesterday when we launched the new free package that we had to take down the back office, so only a certain amount of people could get in there because we were overloading the servers. And even if we had new service in the cloud to handle this, it's just too many people, and we're growing like hell. And the IT team has been so focused on a number of things since we came up with the idea of the free package. They have been working very much to handle that part, to get everything there to work and to see that we should be able to handle it and to get it out and to cope with the number of people coming in. I mean, we have 10 times as many people coming in an hour today than we had a week ago. So it's tremendous figures, and it's fantastic to see how many people that uses the packages. But it's also has been that we have been forced to prioritize and that part. But it's better now, and it will be better. Another thing that the IT department has been dealing with is the setup for the first payout of residual in May, the 15th of May. We had the system for how to do it, but we didn't have the IT to support it. So that has been fixed and developed the last weeks as well. And also this swap from the previous thing to the rewards, my baby, has been taking quite a lot of the power out of the IT team. We started to build a much bigger IT team, and then the lockdown came, so we couldn't bring the people into the same place to start working together. So we're still stuck a bit with the too small IT team for the size of company we are right now. So it's but it's getting better and better, and we're working extremely hard on it, and we have it on the list and on the map of things we're doing.
Okay, thank you. According to the residual, this is something what they just remind me a question what they give me. Normally, when you have your commission, it's 80% go to your account balance and 20% of the commission go to CROWD1 rewards. We're going to get now our residual income. Will it keep the same system? Will it go 80% account balance and 20% CROWD1 rewards, or go it into totally to your CROWD1 rewards? I don't know if you have the answer for this.
I will give you the same answer I gave one of the other top leaders when they asked me. I said, no, it's not the same system. It's 100% rewards. No, it's not. It's 100% euros.
So rewards is also fine.
Yeah, I know, but the residual income and the payout on the CROWD1 rewards are 100% into your CROWD1 wallet in the back office. Marvelous. So there is no 20% or something like that. It's 100% into the wallet that you can then withdraw as cash.
Thank you very much for this answer. I hope we have answered now a lot of questions from many people that are asking. What about Evergo? What can you tell us about Evergo? I've seen it in the back office. I saw all the lotteries ready. It looks amazing. When can we expect that will open? When can the people really start using the lottery? What do you know about it?
I would talk about products overall first, and then look into Evergo, because products overall, we have a huge pipeline of products coming in, and as you know, the profit from the products and services that we are providing is the money that goes into the pots for residual income and for the rewards, the payout on the rewards. So it's very important to get that volume up and get it quickly up. And the educational packet sales is a product. The magazine is a product. There will come a number of other products. What we have learned is that especially the Evergo products, gaming, gambling, lotto, etc., they are unique for each country. Each country has their own rules that you need to abide. So they are pretty hard. Some countries don't even allow lottery in different types. So that means that you have you need to open country by country, and either you do it yourself or you have a third party, as we have tried it with Evergo quite a lot to do. And then the regulated markets, regulated products like gaming and gambling will not long-term be the most successful products for us. I would say the Epic Lotto will be fantastic, and the first countries and the testing is up. We get new countries okayed not every day, but a few every week. So we will be able to start letting it up and coming up with it. I would say you would see different countries coming up during the next, maybe not the next week, but the week after that we will start opening up more and more countries for it and more users. The biggest launch this year, I think, will be the Mixer launch, because that is a product group with social gaming, e-gaming, where you don't have regulations. You can do it on all markets. That is really a global product, and you could do a lot of fun thing there. And so I see that is a really big launch. But one thing you need to remember, even if your market is not open on the lotto, you still earn money on the lotto, because this is a global thing. All the product sales, independently of where it happens in the world, goes into the pot, the profit pool. And then from the profit pool, you will get paid of what network level you have when it comes to the residual, or how many rewards you have when it comes to the rewards payout. So anywhere in the world you can see that you reach a network level. That means that you will earn exactly the same amount of money as the person who is in a country where all products are open on the same level. It's totally independently of where you are in the world, the earnings you do on residual. So it's be happy if we can open the biggest markets, but you're still on a small market. Be happy, because the biggest markets will bring more money into the system, but you will gain from it. You will earn from it. So it's really it's a win-win situation. We need to open the markets we can, but everyone gains from it. And there will be coming in huge number of new products during this year, and most of them are not regulated products, so it's much easier to do. And remember, buy the magazine. That's also a product. That the profit from the magazine goes straight into the pools and pays back to the network to get people to buy it.
I hope that was some. It's really, really beautiful. It's really professional made. I don't know how the people that had the opportunity already to see him, but like you say, if you haven't opened the magazine for now, go to your back office. You will find it there. Just €1, and it go all to residual, but it's worth it because it's a beautiful, great interview with Mr. Johan Stefan Holstein. There are some interviews with some top leaders and much, much more info, what you cannot miss. And it's really a beautiful product. I'm really proud about the company, how I'm doing. And one of the message what I'm always giving, and you're doing it now also, be patient. The company is working hard. We have been break down a little bit with the development where the coronavirus, because I know this is really slowing down some things, but it's not slowing down the growth of CROWD1. We are demonstrating that this is the company of the future, what we are working on. It's really, really great. Well, I have just one question more. It's not a question, it's more a remark that the Visa, new payment Visa system is there. Do you want to add something to the Visa about the payment? Because I believe that the people are missing a step. Can you?
Yeah, we are trying to. The Visa payment is a service that is we provide together with a partner, and that partner is regulated by the rules of banks. So that means we can't really all the way decide exactly how it should be done and looked upon. So in the flow, when you have paid with your Visa and you have confirmed the payment, you also need to accept that the money, the amount is sent over to ICT, the mother company of CROWD1. So the last step, it's not many people, but it's still a few on each 100 that use the visa that miss the last step. So if you use the visa, if you ask other people to do it, just check that you do all the steps. Because in other case, the money is not gone, but it takes a lot of work for you and for us to go to this third-party company and say, hey, this and this person paid. Yes, they are here. Yeah, could you please send them over to be able to get them in? So you need to see that you go through all the steps. So that was around a visa. And one thing I think you really need to, if you haven't claimed the, first of all, if you haven't converted your owner rights to rewards, do that today. In other case, they are, sorry to say, but they're gone. The other thing is, claim the voucher for the free white package. Go out and get somebody to bring into the business, give them the opportunity to join, get them in. This is a special white package, because for the one who gets in with that package, they will get a ticket for the event in July. So they will get something extra in the package. You can use it for reaching the next level in Streamline, qualifying for bonuses, etc. You will get that person into the steps. You don't get bonus directly on it because it's a free gift, but you will gain from it on the long term. From tomorrow, everything they do from when they have joined, you will gain. So use that one. If we are, let's say, if we are 3 million people and everyone use it, then we are 6 million. Think about what that is doing on the residual. That is doing on the rewards payments, on the uses of the products that ends up here. It's a huge difference. So don't miss out on that possibility that you have right now, and you have it for what could be 80 hours more or something like that to use it. It stops Sunday midnight Central European summertime.
Well, Mr. Johan Vesterdal,
and that's my boss.
Yes, I know, and he told me it was really inspiring. I thank you. I really want to thank you for your time. It was really an honor to having you. We are conscious about how busy you are. We know that you're 24/7 working with the whole team to build this all up and provide us for all the services what we need and to build this company. And we appreciate it. Thank you very much that you was here. Rens, I don't know if you want to say something and I want to leave you to say goodbye to the people and we go on with the webinar. Thank you, Mr. Johan.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Thank you so much, Sir Johan. Hopefully people now get a glimpse of how hard you are working behind the scenes. We really enjoyed your presence on the live stream last Saturday. It really enlightened a lot of people. And thank you so much for your hard work, Sir Johan. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your hard work, and it was a pleasure to be here, and take care.